a few times trying to figure out my microphone still, so not real sure where it didn't work, but it didn't work a couple times and I had to redo the video. So I sound like I'm choppy and trying to get through it real quick. It's because it's like the third or fourth time I did this video. Trying to figure out the microphone thing. The microphone I got from I went on another YouTube video, YouTuber's channel. She's in Hawaii, and I like watching my girl YouTube videos because the van life for females are living the same struggles we're living, and we're not really that different. And it shows that feels good to know that you're not actually that different from other people that are going through the same thing as you, or choose to live the same way you choose to live. So anyways, I was watching this other YouTube video, YouTuber's channel. Her name is Molly Van on the Moon. She's the girl with the wild armpit hairs. So she lives in Hawaii, out of her van, and she is a authentic person. I like to watch her. She works on her van a lot. Her van breaks down a lot, so I watch a lot of working on vans and stuff, and working on vehicles and stuff, because I like to work on vehicles. So she pops up a lot. I watch her videos. I watch a couple other YouTube videos too, but I had asked her if what her microphone was that she was using, because I could hear her really good, and she had told me that it was this, so I bought this one. And I've been trying to figure it out since then, the microphone situation. But so there's been that, and then I got 3 dogs, as all y'all know. My older girl dog, she's been sick for a long time. I don't know if it's old age or what it is, but she's had a problem with her pooping situation. Sometimes she can't poop, sometimes she poops a lot, sometimes she can't hold her bladder. So I've been dealing with that, and then yeah, I've been dealing with that, and then I was playing with the dogs one night, and I had dropped my car key, and I thought someone had got a hold of it, because my car kept going dee, like locking and unlocking every time I would step next to the car, and I was like, someone's playing with me, letting me know that they got my key. I was like, yeah, I'll watch this, and I got it replaced. So I spent $300 for someone to come out and remake me another one. I got 2 keys at all times, so it made me 2 new keys, and $300 later, it rained the next day, and then the rain washed away the key, washed away the dirt that had covered the key, because I buried the key while I was playing with the dogs one night, and the dirt from where I parked covered it up, so ended up covering the key up until it rained, and then once it rained, the key came shining out, and spent $300 for no reason. That really sucked. So yeah, there was that. So this has been a constant thing. I lost my mag light one night because I got too many things going on, and 3 dogs alone by itself is a lot of work. But on top of taking care of 3 dogs and myself, I also have to do their training and everything, and like that's a lot of work. But on top of that, I've been trying to start my business, All Real Estate and Repairs LLC in South Carolina, or now in Oregon. So I opened that business, and the night I opened that business, I had my debit card in my pocket. So I used my debit card to open my business, register with the state and stuff on my LLC, and then I had stuck it in my pocket without sticking it back into my wallet, and I had dropped the card somewhere, so someone got a hold of it. So I replaced my card. I had to replace it. Spent 4 days out of work because of that. I couldn't get a hold of no funds. I had all my money on one debit card, which I won't do again. I've separated my money throughout cards. That way I got access to funds at all times. Good for me. I got good friends, good people in my life that I could trust. I didn't even ask nobody really. They had asked me. I don't like asking people for stuff, but I was kind of frustrated one day, and a little bit as a lady that she always comes with her daughter, and they hang out with me and stuff, and they come to visit me or whatever, and they see me once in a while because they go to the same spot I go to. So I I told her one night, like, yeah, damn, I'm kind of frustrated because I lost my debit card, and that's the way I access everything. I can't go to work or nothing without accessing my money or anything. I got to replace it now. It's going to take time for it to come. Blah, 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 blah. I just talked to her about what was going on, and she gave me some money and helped me out. Looked out for me so I didn't have to be struggling without no money or nothing. And that helped me out. And then I had another friend, John. He was... he's a good guy. Lucky for him, because that money didn't last too long. It was like $20 or something, and I did my laundry and stuff, and then I had clean clothes, and I put some gas in my car so I could get around while I was waiting for my car and stuff. And as soon as I did that, John had hit me up and asked me what's going on, and I told him, like, yeah, well, I'm busy trying to replace cards from my card or whatever. And he's like, yeah, you need money until and like, you need to borrow money until you get your money. And like, yeah, I sure do. And I didn't want to at first, but then I was like, yeah, I do. If I need to, I need to. Like, if it's there, I better use it, because a lot of people don't even have that help. Like, so I didn't want to look a gift horse in the mouth or something like that. But yeah, I didn't want to not take advantage of a blessing if I was being given a blessing, you know what I mean? So I went to McDonald's and we ate breakfast or whatever, and I borrowed some money to get back on my feet until my card got there. And I'm still waiting on my card, actually, but I finally transferred everything over to different cards and stuff, so I got multiple cards now that I can use in order to work, put gas in my car and stuff. But yeah, I've been doing that, working and using stuff like nonstop. Like I said, I lost my card. But then on top of that, I've been doing I still am. I'm doing house repairs and car repairs. So I did a house repair one night, and then I did a car repair, and then I went and helped a little bit. And I didn't charge her. I just did it because it was the right thing to do, and I care about her like she's family and shit. So she has a granddaughter named JoJo that she takes care of, and I went over her house one night and helped her with hanging up a TV swivel thing for her granddaughter. So I hooked up the TV swivel thing, and I had not paid attention to what I was doing. And I had laid my flashlight down somewhere. And back up, watch out. Come here. So when I laid down the swivel set, wherever I laid it down, get back, man, get down. I laid my flashlight down, mag light, brand new mag light I just bought, USB rechargeable mag light, and I laid it down somewhere. It was an LED, nice one. Well, I laid it down somewhere between the two jobs, and I had ended up losing my mag light, so I lost that. Lost a few things, actually. So I also had a van. I have 3 vehicles right now. I have a van that I'm not using. I'm kind of using it for storage because I shut my storage down. Public storage was a horrible experience, like always. And actually, I wanted to use my storage unit. I had a plug in there, and I wanted to use it to clean my car out. And I couldn't use it to clean my car out, and that was the whole reason that I got the storage in the first place, is so that I had somewhere to clean my car out or work on my car, or to work on things like away from rain and stuff. And they say you can't do that, you'll be a violation of your lease. So I just got rid of the storage. I'm like, well, I mean, if you guys are already, look at all that flake in my eyebrow. Yeah, I said, so if you guys are gonna harass me, and like, I'm paying you your money, and like, you're getting extra from me, and like, they was getting extra money. They just wasn't getting their money. They was getting extra money. And then they started playing payment games, like pay half of the month in 1 month. And I was like, wait, I didn't do all that. I paid the whole month. And it was like, no, you paid half the month, and you still owe us half the month. And like telling me at the last minute and stuff. I'm like, man. So it was just a big hassle. I didn't even need the storage. I had a huge storage, like $200 and something, and I was only using like a third of the storage, not even that. I had a few boxes in there, that was it. It's like, what is the point of having this big ass storage if I can't do nothing with it? Like, this is pointless. So I got rid of the storage. I put everything in my van, in my car, my bus. Been working on my bus. Really haven't had the money to work on my bus because I've been losing stuff and losing out on money from losing stuff. Not being able to go to work and stuff because of stuff being lost, and then my car being locked up and not being able to get in my car, out of my car, and like all the other stuff that's been going on. Like, so yeah, and then I had been teaching the puppy lately to not chew on my stuff, which has been a hassle because I'm trying to work at the same time and teach him to not chew on my stuff. And every time I come back from doing a job or from working, he's already tore into something else, and he tore up like so many of my tools and so many things that I bought. And like, I bought a $120 LED light set to go underneath the car. This dude had chewed that up. He chewed up my light set. He chewed up a few tools that cost a lot of money, like cameras for the engine and all kinds of stuff. I chewed stuff up, man, just always non-stop chewing stuff up. Like, I keep putting a muzzle on him, and I tried the shock collar and the muzzle and all this stuff, and he wasn't really learning. I started using a water bottle and all the other tricks and techniques at the same time, and between all different types of training, I think he's finally starting to understand that he has balls and he has dog chew toys and he has bones and stuff like that he don't need to be getting into my stuff. He still does it once in a while. I caught him this morning or yesterday morning with my boot. He took my boot and took off back to his little dungeon and took my boot with him. I was like, man, I woke up and my boot's missing. I'm like, I know this motherfucker did not get me. And yeah, he did. He got me. But he didn't chew it up, luckily. He just kind of like took it and hid it in his room like, I still got you, fool. Which I was happy about. At least he didn't chew it up. He would have chewed it up any other time. So yeah, and then there's that. I've been dealing with training puppies and teaching him stuff and trying to stay on him and stay on my work at the same time. And then I've been trying to fix the van back up because the van, I turned off a check engine light 2-3 times already, and it keeps coming back, and I do different things to it, and it'll go away for a minute and it'll come back. And I'm gonna sell that van. It has low miles and it's a good van. It runs good, so I put a new battery and everything in it, and a lot of new pieces. Hey, get out of the street. I had done a lot of things to it, and I keep up with my vehicles, and I spend a lot of money on my stuff. So it's a good van and stuff. I'm gonna sell it. Like I said, I got to detail it again because I used it a couple days for work and the dogs tore it up. I detailed it one time and the dogs tore it up, and then I have to re-detail it now. Dog calls everywhere and stuff, and hair and all kinds of weird stuff in there. So I have to detail it again. Go pee. No, she has to be a center of attention. So yeah, then there's that. I got sick, a cold or something for like a day or two. I lost money that day. Let's see. I was driving one night. It was storming. There was a storm or a tornado or something, and I drove off the edge because my tires bald. Come on, get inside. You're just gonna stand there and look at me. You gotta go inside. There it goes. Come out. Come on, buddy. Yeah, so I was driving on bald tires one night. Hey, don't go that way. I was driving on bald. Good boy. You got a stick? You good boy. I was driving on bald tires one night, and I had made a turn. I went to go make a turn. It was 55 miles per hour, but it was raining, so I shouldn't have been going that fast, and I was still going 45, 50 miles per hour. I was probably going like 50 miles per hour. I should have been going like 35, honestly, on that dark street with the bad headlights. Not really bad headlights, but it's so dark you can't really see the headlights too good. So I had the dark headlights with the bald tires, and I went to go turn, and I saw that the turn was steep. So I hit the brakes and slowed down before I hit the turn, and ended up still skidding and going like from the leaves attached to my tires. My ball. No, don't need that. Drop it. Come here. You gotta go inside, bro. You can't be eating stuff off the ground. So still from my ball tires and from turning that turn so fast with the leaves attached to it. Come here, Draco. You guys are such a headache. First thing you're gonna do is go find out what he was eating and try to do the same thing, right? Yeah, but from the leaves and the ball tires and water storming and the darkness and the bad headlights and all that, I ended up flying off the edge of the turn into a dirt path. Like, I thought I messed up my car, so I had jumped. As soon as I got back on the road, I just barely missed a big, huge boulder, and it scraped the side of my car, which I sanded down and repainted and fixed and stuff. But I got back on the road and I checked everything out, see if I destroyed anything, because I thought I destroyed something for sure. Nah! Do not eat that. Come here. Go inside. Go inside. Go inside. Go inside. Sorry, you guys had your chance, bro. You messed up your own shit. So anyways, slided off the road, got back on the road, decided that I was going to check everything out, make sure. The next day I did that. I did a overall, that was my last delivery of the night. I cut the deliveries off for the night. Next morning I had come and checked it out and made sure that I didn't destroy anything, and I didn't destroy anything. I got lucky, almost came face on with a big old boulder, but instead I ended up scraping the side of my car against it. So, and then that happened. That was a real thing. So I've been stressed out just because I've been dealing with all that, and then dealing with the dogs. You can see I can't even take them out for a second without staying on them from not eating stuff off the ground, or like they love to eat human shit and dog shit and all kinds of shit off the ground that they shouldn't be eating. So, and then there's that. I got 3 dogs to always harass and constantly stay on. So I've been paying attention to that and flying off roads from bald tires and losing stuff, stressed out. Been really stressed out because when I bought that bus, I didn't realize that people were going to see a bus and try to break into it. That's like their favorite thing to do. So I've been losing a lot of money going back and forth, trying to pay attention to the bus and trying to watch the bus and make sure nobody breaks into it, because they've already so they tried to break into my car once where I'm at. I guess there's a lot of tweakers. I didn't even notice when I first parked there, but a lot of homeless people and tweakers, which I don't got a problem with either one, but I don't like you breaking into my shit either. So that's when I start having a problem with people, is when they start breaking into my shit. So for my gas, I filled up my gas tank. Someone stole gas out of my gas can. I had to buy a locking gas cup. I lock my gas cap now, so that way no one can steal no more gas. I guess that's a thing. That's a real thing that people do. They park by you and then steal your gas out of your bus. So there's that. And then the wheelchair lift doors in the back. There's where they bring the wheelchairs up in. On the bus. Well, the wheelchair lift has been taken out and the doors are still there, but someone has started pulling on the doors and trying to open the doors, and they had stretched the doors out and stuff. So I had to I got really dry stuff in my eyelids. Alright, my face is always really dry because I always scrub my face. So anyways, there's a lift in the back where the doors are, the lift doors for the wheelchair and stuff. They took the wheelchair lift out. The doors are still back there though, and they stretched the doors out, so I had to fix the doors in the back. And then there's an emergency exit for the window where you could push the window out and jump out. They had pulled the window out from the emergency exit, or from the frame, so it was like plexiglass. They pulled it out from the frame, so I had to fix that. I ended up fixing that, and then I fixed the back doors where the ramp was. So, and then after I fixed that, the front doors fly open like to let the passengers on and off. They had started trying to get in there instead because I'm gone all day working and stuff, and they had tried to get into that instead. Which I went back and I fixed that now. But it's constantly nonstop just fixing stuff that people try to break into and try to break. I've been nonstop fixing stuff, nonstop. Like, even though the gas station's right there and they got cameras and they watch and stuff, they can't always watch, and the cameras really, I guess, don't only work when they want them to, or I don't know how that works. The cameras fucking don't reach over there, or I just haven't asked for it, honestly. I just really haven't paid attention. I've just been so busy working. I just go over there, see what they broke today and what they tried to break into today, and then I've been chasing tweakers out, and I've been chasing other people, not even tweakers, like homeless people, tweakers, a lot of Mexican cats. They go over there and park right there and try to break into my stuff. Like, so I've been chasing a lot of people, random people out off of my vehicle. I've had to chase a few people off my vehicle, almost beating them up just because they're trying to break into my car, break into my vehicle. One day I had come out of my bus, and my car door handle, oh yeah, that's another thing. My car door handle was broken, like someone had pulled on it and tried to yank it off and tried to open it. So they broke the whole damn door handle off. I had to replace the door handle. That's a real thing that happened, and that sucks. So now I've been just replacing stuff that people try to break into. I don't know why. I ain't got that much nice stuff. I ain't got really any nice stuff, just tools that I use for work, and I keep those with me at all times, so you're never going to get those, and like, it's a waste of their time to keep trying to break into my stuff, but they keep trying to do it. So I've been fixing stuff nonstop. Bus seems to run all right. Dogs, they can be all right when they want to be, when they're not chewing stuff up and destroying stuff and pooping on stuff and peeing on stuff and eating poop and pee and causing mayhem and chaos in my life. Yeah. Oh, and then I switched from 24-hour fitness to Planet Fitness because when I got out here, I went to a couple 24-hour fitnesses and they weren't what I thought they should be. There was a horrible situation with the showering, and it was so I don't know, they were kind of tacky, honestly, for being a 24-hour fitness. So all Planet Fitnesses or 24-hour fitnesses are not created equal. I stopped using 24-hour fitness because the last one I went to is a nice one. It's just one I could find for showering. But it had a lot of teenagers and stuff from like a high school that was right there, and they would hang out there all night. Like, I would go in the middle of the night so that way my dogs should be in the car by themselves and it's cool, and I could take a shower without my dogs being harassed or me being harassed and nobody's there. But nighttime is like packed with kids, and like there's teenagers everywhere and teenagers in the parking lots, like making out and doing donuts and doing weird shit, and like, I'm like, oh my god, I feel like I'm in high school again. So I cut that off real quick. I ended up going to Planet Fitness, and now I got another Planet Fitness again, which I was kind of fearing because of the cold water hot water situation. But Planet Fitnesses I've seen out here, they pretty good about staying on the hot water situation, which is good because that's why a lot of people get a membership with them, is just to take showers. So it's good that the Planet Fitness thing has been working out. I was hoping it would. It's a lot cheaper. It's not a lot cheaper, but it is cheaper. And they got more locations, honestly, than 24-hour fitness. And 24-hour fitness, I mean, it's all right if you do like a lot of stuff, like different stuff like swimming and stuff like that, but I don't really do swimming and stuff like that. Maybe when I was a kid, but then I started realizing that people pee in pools and stuff, and I was like, nah, I'm cool. And like, people are nasty and gross, and like, they're getting in the same body of water as you, and like, I'm not really down with all that, honestly. I mean, I used to go to the hot springs, and I probably still will, but like, someone had killed that for me too, because one day I took somebody to hot springs with me, and she told me, like, all these old people that go into the hot springs, they don't get out to use the restroom. Where do you think they're using the restroom at? They're peeing and pooping in here. You're just sitting there peeing and pooping. I was like, what the fuck, man? I never thought of that, but that kind of makes sense, and that's kind of gross, honestly. I was like, yeah, okay. So that kind of killed it for me. But I mean, I like hot springs and pools and stuff. I just really never get the chance to go into it because I got dogs, and if I leave my dogs more than 2 minutes, they destroy my life, destroy everything I own, bark at people, try to attack people through windows, and act crazy and like a fool. And they need 24-hour supervision, 24-hour attention, and 24-hour entertainment. And that is my job for them, is to entertain them 24 hours a day, all day, every day. And I've been working a lot all day, every day. And between that and work, really haven't had time for anything else. Probably why I don't have a girlfriend. So I don't like wasting my time. And like, seems like a lot of things are a waste of time nowadays. But anyways, yeah, so that's what I've been doing. That's where I've been at. Trying to work on these vehicles, keep all my vehicles up to date. Trying to get the one ready for sale. Trying to keep so my car was leaking oil. I got it kind of slowed down a little bit. I've been using this pencil key or something. This yellow bottle, rear gasket seal fix repair. I use that. At first, I used all the different ones, and I tried all the different ones, and tried to figure out which one worked the best. And the Penske or whatever, yellow bottle. So that worked the best. So I've been using that. I used that like 3 or 4 times, and then by itself, and it worked pretty good. It slowed it down, it seems like, but it seems like it still leaks a little bit. I still put oil on there, but not as much. I was putting a lot for a minute. Yeah, there's that. So I've been doing car repairs, house repairs, my repairs, everybody's repairs, just a repair guy, handy-manny kind of guy. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. So I was giving you guys an update, what I got going on. Just dealing with stuff, dealing with life. That's how life is, dealing with life. Thank you for watching, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good life. Yeah, every day's a good day. All right, talk to y'all later. Deuces.